Alright guys, we're going to tell you everything you need to know about visiting the Rogers Center for a Blue Jays game. Come along with us. Oh, and of course, please give us a like and subscribe. We really appreciate the support. Let's start with everyone's favorite subject, transportation. Well, there's loads of parking near the Rogers Center. If you want to get ahead of the game, use Spot Hero. It's going to find you a spot near the ballpark and let you reserve it ahead of time. If you're looking for accessible parking, call the Rogers Center. There's a limited number of accessible parking available until 5 p.m. each game day. For those of us who commute via public transit, you're going to want to get to Union Station and then take a walk along the pedestrian path. Or, if it's nice and sunny, don't be a vampire, walk outside. When you finally get to the ballpark, you're going to want to take note of the gate number on your ticket. You'll save yourself a lot of time walking around the Rogers Center to get to your seat by entering through the right gate. Tickets are pretty much exclusively digital now, so scan your ticket and voila, you're in. Security is super fast too, and unlike other sporting events, you can actually bring your own snacks, food, and beverage items. Check the Blue Jays website for further information.
We got our snackies, some dill pickle seeds, and the OG Pringle.
When choosing where to get your tickets, there's a handful of different ways to enjoy a Blue Jays game. If you're serious about the pastime, you'll be best suited in the hundreds. If you're working with a more modest budget, the 500s are great. Just keep in mind there's a wide diversity of fans in the 500s, so expect families and less serious baseball fans in the area. If you're looking for a more boisterous experience that's loud and fun, you might want to consider the 200s. The smaller pool of seats in the 200s makes it an attractive section for larger groups who enjoy a beverage as much as they enjoy the game. That's your traditional way of watching games, but there's more. In 2023, Rogers added special areas and experiences so that everyone can enjoy watching a Blue Jays game. One new way is the Park Social, which can be found at the 500 level. It's an area that's inspired by the many parks in Toronto and has a lot of different features and activities for families of all ages. No special ticket is required to watch the game from this area. There's also the Corona rooftop patio. If you want to watch the game while you sip beverages while standing amongst friends and friends waiting to happen, this is it for you. Again, no ticket required. These are just a few of the experiences available at the Rogers Center. There are others located in both the 100 and 200 levels. One more important thing to consider, if you're sensitive to the sun, double check where your seat might be versus where the sun will be during the game. Don't be like us. Don't bake yourself in the heat. Be smarter than me. Done. Easy, I know. Anyways, moving on. If you're looking for merch, there are plenty of J-Shops outposts throughout the ballpark. Here's some fun stuff that we saw along the way.
For the bedroom.
Naturally.
If you're looking for food, you can expect your traditional eats. Hot dogs, burgers, fries, popcorn, and peanuts. There are local vendors, or I should say national vendors like Pizza Nova and Mary Brown's Chicken, and novelty items like a brownie inside a souvenir baseball hat, or the extremely notorious Poutine Hot Dog. Here are our thoughts on the Poutine Hot Dog.
Whoa, don't get it too close.
Messy.
There are alcohol beverages available pretty much everywhere throughout the ballpark. Last call is during the 7th inning. Two important things to note here. The Rogers Center is a cashless ballpark, so keep your debit and Visa cards handy or your Apple and Google Pay devices on your body. If you have cash, there are reverse ATMs where you can exchange your cash for a loaded card, which sounds really weird. Secondly, there are a select number of vendors that you can mobile order from, so if you're like me and have a toxic relationship with queuing, you might want a mobile order. And that's the game. Enjoy it. There's fun things that happen during each inning and in between batters. There's loud music, there's really fun videos, contests that they do. So pretty much anyone, even if you're not a baseball fan, you're gonna have a fun time. at the Blue Jays game. But we all know all great parties need an after party, right? And the best and most convenient after party happens right next door to the Rogers Center at Roundhouse Park. Within Roundhouse Park, you can start off at the Rec Room. This is Cineplex's swing at Dave & Buster's. There's arcade games, prizes on top of prizes that are seemingly impossible to win no matter how well you do at any of the games, a bar, restaurant, quick service dining, and a VR experience. The Rec Room is a fun way a family of all ages to enjoy and have a good time, or a group of friends, or a couple of dinks. Then again, if you don't have kids, Steamwhistle Brewery is the place to be. And for seasoned Blue Jays fans, or any Torontonian that's been to a Blue Jays game, this is a pre-game destination as much as it is a post-game destination. Either way, this brewery is super charming with its history adorned throughout. There's plenty of places to get an Instagram snap here and there, and a bar with a restaurant and a patio where the sun is very much welcome with your beverage. And hey, there are all these trains at Roundhouse Park because it's also home to the Toronto Railway Museum because, of course, this actually used to be a functioning locomotive roundhouse. So while it's likely that the Railway Museum is closed following a Jays game, you can pose with some trains, which is a lot more fun if you're just coming out from Steamwhistle. There's also the C.N Tower, which has some pretty outrageously beautiful views, especially if timed with the sunset. The dinner itself is a little more ordinary, even if the prices aren't. But yeah, I strongly believe the view here is worth it. And that's it! Of course, you can just stroll around and find some exciting stuff to do all around the Rogers Center. We certainly did on this day.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this content, be sure to click subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next adventure.
Choo choo!
Woo woo! I think you should. Okay. I think you should. Stand right on the...
Yeah!
You're never gonna let her live that.
That's awesome.
Thank you, boys.